Today is Monday, Parashat Pinchas. We're learning the Mussar from Chok L'Israel. Maaseh berabenu Yaakov berabbi Yakar. There was a rabbi whose name was Rabbeinu Yaakov berabbi Yakar. Shaya mechabed bizkano lifnei Aron HaKodesh. That was so respectful of the Torah that when he would sweep in front of the ark where the Torah was kept, he would sweep with his beard out of respect for the Torah. Kshayu akal olchim lifnei HaMelech or lifnei HaShilton. And if there was once a decree that the Jewish people had to go to the king or the authority to ask them to cancel the decree, and typically they would bring gifts and they would bring money and they would bring, so things that would be sort of bribing the authority to relieve the decree. When they would do that, as then this Rabbeinu Yaakov Rabbi Yakar חולץ מנענה ואומר, אני הם בכספים ואני ברחמים ובתחנונים. נמצאים בשלהם ואני בשלי. When they would go with money and gifts to the authorities, he would take off his shoes as a sign of he's going to pray in earnest, and he would pray and he would say, they go with money, but I'm going to go to Hashem, approach to Hashem with prayers asking for compassion. And therefore, when the people would see him doing like that, they would be inspired and they would join him also in earnest prayer. כבד את השם מעונך, אתה קונה ארגז לשמור כסף וזהב. יותר יש לך לקנות ארגז נאה להצניע, ספריך ותפילין. So here it says, you should honor Hashem from whatever assets that you have. The same way that when it comes to your own needs, like furniture or to keep your gold and silver, you might buy a very beautiful treasure chest. More so, you should, when it comes to things that have to do with mitzvot, do it in a way where you give beautiful items. Let's say if you were to buy a little box to put your books and fill in, buy it of the best quality, of the best materials. And it's not just that when you deal with your own needs, you get the best, and when you deal with needs of Kodesh, Chaz v'Shalom, that you get second grade. No, it should be even better than your own personal needs. That's why, if you can afford to, whenever you do something of a mitzvah, let's say if you were to buy Sefer Torah, you make it the nicest and make the clothing or the box where Sefer Torah is the most beautiful, just like you would want to do even more than what you would do for your own home. Kabed Hashem be'onecha, honor Hashem from whatever is granted you. Mima she'anacha, yesh lecha kol arev. If you have a beautiful voice, mitzvah leitpalel, then you have a mitzvah to pray and use your voice in the service of Hashem. Ze Eli ve'anveu. This is Hashem. Eli, my Hashem is my God. Ve'anveu, and I'll do the mitzvot in a beautiful way. Hitna'e lefanav b'mitzvot. When you do mitzvot, do them in the most beautiful manner. Etrog na'e, you buy an etrog. Buy the nicest you can afford. Buy of the nicer grade. Of course, you can fulfill the mitzvah with not such a nice etrog, but if you can, make it in the best way possible. Berulav na'e, a beautiful lulav. Sukkah na'ah, beautiful sukkah. Talit na'ah. Also, when you buy talit, don't go for the cheaper ones. Buy one that is very nice. That's how you should act with all the needs or all the mitzvot that you do. To do them in a beautiful way shows that you respect the mitzvah, that you respect Hashem, that you respect what Hashem has asked us to do through His Torah, and that aspect gives importance to the mitzvah because you've done it with the attitude of loving the mitzvah and beautifying it. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen ve'amen.